thought I'd bring you a little video update on what we've been up to over the last week and what I foresee happening for the rest of this week. We've had some challenges this week in terms of the weather. We did have snow Sunday and Monday. That means we couldn't bring our team in and continue to prep the golf course. We got rolling yesterday or Tuesday around noon, and that's something that we are seeing. We still are seeing significant lows through the night, -5, -6, and that means our team can't get working till about 10, 11, or even as late as noon out on the golf course. We do periphery work, but we need to be working on the golf course. So there are some challenges there. We do need some cooperation from the weather as well. We do have a lot of melting, or not a lot, but in the bunkers we still need some melting out on the golf course, as well as some of the fairways. Our drains are still plugged, and moisture that's coming off the golf course and melting is pooling and things like that. So we did need a little cooperation from the weather. But what our team has been up to since about Thursday of last week is removing tarps. It's been going very well. We should be done tarp removal by Friday. What we do see under the tarps is very encouraging, and we're thrilled. We see green grass, everything's healthy, we don't see any ice damage, we don't see any snow mold damage. Around the periphery of the greens we have a little damage from mice and voles, again, but that's minor in its nature. We'll have that cleaned up, and that'll grow as we get a little more heat. We did have a moose cross the 5th green either last fall. That's when I think it crossed, just before we put the tarp on. We have some frost damage from the moose, and it did manage to urinate on the green, but we'll have that all cleaned up before we start. In terms of other things that we've been doing, we've started tank watering greens, because you have to remember that these greens haven't seen any moisture since the solid tarps went on in October. The other thing is we've been building cart paths. We built a new cart path between 10T and the clubhouse. That'll be a temporary cart path, but there's been a lot of construction, a lot of utilities run through there. That should be done before we open. But please bear with us. We're going to have some temporary inconveniences this year as we transition into the new clubhouse. We'll have some new portable washrooms on site, and down the road, probably in late May, early June, we'll have a temporary halfway house established to accommodate the members and the guests. The other thing that you'll see on the golf course is the turf does come out very green from under the tarps. I'm on the 10th green. It's nice and lush. This green was moved, the tarp was removed today. The greens will go backwards a little bit. Again, they're going to get exposed to some of those overnight lows. You got to remember that under the tarps they've been about -1, -2 through the winter with the bubble wrap, the insulation, and the snow cover. But now they're going to get exposed to -5, -6, and maybe even a little bit lower. It doesn't concern us. They'll go backwards, but once we get that heat, things will rebound very nicely. So to summarize where we're at, things are in good condition. We're happy with where we're at. In terms of an opening date, I'm not ready to commit to things yet. We need a little more drying. We need some of our fairways and our bunkers to dry out. We'll have some news on opening date on social media and via email on the web in the not too distant future. Just a reminder that we do have Easter brunch coming up in a few weeks. I'm not cooking. Our new chef, Jordan Cameron, will be cooking. I'm sure things will be outstanding, so please talk to the food and beverage department about making a reservation. It's good to talk to you again, and we'll talk to you soon.